friends. Okay, it is another read aloud. I thought we would do another book. This one is super fun. It's called Grumpy Monkey, and it's about this grumpy monkey and kind of about how we all feel grumpy sometimes. I know I have days that I feel grumpy and other days where I don't feel grumpy at all. It just depends, and that's normal. And I just like how this book talks about being grumpy. And I bet you will definitely find a part of this book that you can relate to as well. So let's see, it's called The Grumpy Monkey. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Doesn't look very happy. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk, he met Marabou. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So, Jim loosened up. Do you think that helped? I don't know. His face still doesn't look too happy. Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy, Norman told Lemur. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Lemur. It's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true, said Norman. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his eyebrows. Do you think he's happy yet? I don't know. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, said Jim. Then why that frown? Said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Finally, Jim looked happy. But he didn't feel happy on the inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You should sing with us, said the birds. But Jim didn't feel like singing. You should swing with us, said the monkeys. But Jim didn't feel like swinging. You should roll with us, said the zebras. But Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacocks. But Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath. You should make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat or some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. All of those things might make those people happy. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you so grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. Look at him. He does not look very happy. I'm not grumpy, shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And he stormed off. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. Who does he sound like? "What's the matter? Are you grumpy?" asked Jim. "No, I danced with porcupines," said Norman. Uh-oh, can you see what happened? Poor Norman. "Are you okay?" asked Jim. "It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough," said Norman. "Are you still grumpy?" "Yes," said Jim, "but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy." "It's a wonderful day to be grumpy," said Norman. And Jim agreed. And he already felt a little bit better. So, how did you like the Grumpy Monkey? I like it because it kind of is true, you know? Some days you're just kind of grumpy, and it's not that that's bad because we all get grumpy sometimes. And it's very nice that while Jim's friends tried to cheer him up, eventually they were like, you know, he might just need to be grumpy for a minute. And sometimes that actually makes you feel a little better. But it was very nice that his friends wanted to cheer him up. And it was very nice that he was there to still be a good friend to Norman, even if he wasn't feeling super well himself. I hope you guys liked it. It's kind of a fun one, kind of an awesome book, I think. If you have a comment about it, you want to leave in the comments. I would love to read if you liked it or not. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next Read Aloud.